y'all. So I feel like I have not updated you guys on a while with my ESL online teaching companies. So let me just tell you, I have found me a new bae. All right. I love them so much. They have just been treating me so nice. And I'm just ready to give up everything for this company, y'all. I like it. So it's iTutor. iTutor is my newest okay, they're not my newest company because I just did another company like this morning and I'm pretty sure I'm hired for them, but we'll talk about them later. But my main bae is iTutor. So you guys know I started off with VIPKID. They are my first love. If it was not for them, I would know nothing about this ESL online teaching journey. And I'm still with VIPKID. I have my few regulars that I teach, but I'm still not quite where I want to be with them. I mean, this is a second job for me, so I need to be making some money, and it needs to be enough money to help me pay things off, or there's no point of having a second job. So as I mentioned with VIPKIDs, and I want to put that back out there, especially for those of you who have applied or thinking about applying. With this company, you have to build your clientele. The parents book. The parents book for their kids. The company does not book for you. So it'll take you a while. I mean, it took me 4 months to even just get regular. Or I mean, what, it took me like 3 months to actually get consistent bookings. It took me about 4 months before I was really booked for the entire month. And then now, after that, I just have my regulars. I'm still not even getting fully booked. So for one, that's why iTutor is my new bae, because I'm always booked. So that's the thing with VIPKID. You really have to build your clientele. And I mean, speaking from an African American standpoint, we do have to work a little harder with VIPKIDs because they like lighter skin. So with that being said, there are plenty of success stories of black men and women getting booked, and they don't have to wait 6 months. But the big reality is a lot of us do. So you have to be really, really patient and really promote yourself. A lot of us use the Chinese social media, make sure your profile is like superb. So yeah, that's the thing with VIPKID. Like I said, it took me, I mean, at least a good 4 or 5 months. And I think my contract is about to be over at the end of August. So depending on how the rest of my bookings go, will help me determine whether I will sign with them again if they ask me. So far, it doesn't look like I will. I mean, like I said, I needed a second job to make money, and it was fun, trying to build that clientele and to see that I can do it. But I don't really want to waste my time with them anymore. But that is not everyone's experience. So I never knock a company. Like, some people love certain companies and then some people hate them. So you just never know, and I would not ever tell you not to apply to VIPKID. Now, if you a lighter skin color, I'll tell you, girl, go for it. Definitely. If you want to make money, you will definitely make money for them, and with them. And like I said, I've seen plenty of success stories with African Americans, after about 30 days doing great. 30 days is good. 30 days is just about everybody's max as far as how long they have to wait to really get bookings. But for my white counterparts out there, girl, you go for VIPKID. You will probably make that money, all right? So I've also been for Magic, I've been with Magic Ears. I am no longer with Magic Ears. They are a really good company. They do book for you, but once again, I have this secondary job because I need to make some money, and they are kind of slow with their bookings, and you have to move up the totem pole with them. You start off as a benchmark teacher, so maybe like 20% of the slots you opened are booked. Then you move up after your 10 classes to a junior teacher, still maybe about 30% of your bookings. And then there's senior teacher and master teacher. And I mean, it just wasn't working for me. I feel like they also look for this certain teacher, where they want you to teach this certain way with their ground rules. And I just don't feel like it was a good fit. And when I would go and read my feedback, especially if I felt like I had a really good class, there's always, I mean, you're teaching for kids, so you're not going to always satisfy all of them. So I just didn't like them. They just didn't really sit well with me. I don't feel like their teaching was my teaching style. So I did not continue my contract or finish my contract with them. But I do also say go for it. You never know. You may love them in the beginning. I really loved magic ears. I made me a glitter magic ear shirt, and then as I continue, I just kind of was like, I really don't think this is for me. So, with Magic Ears, they do book for you. So if you're looking for a company that books for you and you want to hustle with that company, there are plenty of people who have moved up the ladder really fast. If you have time, to open up slots to do standby teaching, that also helps you with your bookings and getting your classes taught numbers up. So still, if you want to go for magic ears, I say go for it. For a short period of time, I did say ABC. I didn't really get any bookings with them. I think I did one trial class, and I think I kind of messed up with them because I applied at the end of the school year, and school was still going on, exams were still going on, so I put them on the back burner. And when I did finally open up slots for them, I wasn't getting anything. They book for you as well, but there are plenty of success stories with Say ABC. So there's another ESL company for you. Now to talk about my now company, iTutor, because they are who is next on the list. I love them. They book for you. So a little of their ground rules is you have to wear a red polo shirt. Now y'all know I wouldn't come up on camera with all this red on because that is my least favorite color. It's on the bottom of the totem pole. I only like red lipstick. That's the closest to red you will ever see me wear. So I gotta like our tutor and be wearing this red collared shirt because pink is where it is. Alright, alright. So yes, you have to wear a red collar shirt. You also have to have a iTutor background. So that's my little iTutor background fold up. I will bring it down for you a little later so you can see it. It used to be when I first started, I printed off like, I think it was like 15 pieces of paper that had the little iTutor logo on it, and I taped it all together and I made a poster. And then in one of the Facebook groups, one of the ladies was kind enough to tell us where she got her poster made. Once I realized, oh, I'm staying with iTutor, I got me a poster made. I think they're like 15 bucks, and you order it and it comes like a day or two later. So that's how I store my poster. I roll it up, and my husband was kind enough to put up hooks for me. And so I just hold them in hooks. So anyways, let me tell you some requirements for iTutor if you are interested. So you have to have a bachelor's degree or higher. All right. Online teaching experience is preferred, but it is not required. You have 90 days when you get hired to get you a TESOL, TEFL, or ESL certification. I got mine for like $19 offline. You do like, it's 120 credit hours. You can do it like in a day if you sit there and do it. You can go on Groupon. You can type in TESOL certification. You can get you a like $5 off Groupon coupon to take the course. It is not a hard course. It's just some information. You take mini quizzes, and then when you're done with the credit hours, you immediately get your certification. You know, you put that into your profile, you email it to them, and you're good. So, you know, there's one on Groupon for $5. So $5 is worth you making some money, girl. All right, you have to be a native English speaker or guys. And you have to be able to commit 10 hours, peak hours. Their peak hours, they have, I'll tell you what the peak hours are in a minute. This summer, you have to do 10 peak hours a week. 4 of them have to be on the weekend. So, for example, my schedule is Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I teach the slot 7:30 to 8:30 and 8:30 to 9:30. So I start at 8:30. I'm done at 10 o'clock. That's when my last class ends. So I do that Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then Saturday and Sunday I do a 7:30 to 8:30 slot and an 8:30 to 9:30 slot. So I do the same times but in the daytime on Saturday and Sunday. I did my schedule like that, so when school starts, I don't have to change it because obviously I won't be able to work during the daytime. So that's why Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday I do night times. I do nighttime. I believe when school starts, your committed hours is only 7 hours instead of 10 hours. So I may take away one of those nighttime slots because I don't really care for doing 3 nights in a row. I might switch to like Wednesday and Monday and like Wednesday nights. So the peak hours start at 8:30 p.m. and they end at, let me make sure I'm reading this right. Oh, okay, so all the hours that are available, these might be the peak hours. I can't remember how this was written. From 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. You have 9:30 to 10:30, 10:30 to 11:30. This is at night. Then you have 1:30, 2:30, 2:30, 3:30, 3:30, 4:30 a.m. So that's, you know, at the crack of dawn, too early in the morning. And then you have your 7:30, 8:30, 8:30, 9:30 slots. So 9 times out of 10, if you are just working from home, that's it. You would probably want to do 7:30, 8:30, 8:30, 9:30 a.m. slots. Those are the peak hours. So you have to commit, I said a lot of hours, but you can just message me and ask me about it. I will send it to you and tell you again. But there are certain hours that you have to commit to them, but you only have to commit 10 of them over the summer, 7 of them during the school year. All right. Once again, you have to wear a red polo shirt. I got this for $8 at Walmart. And then let me show you my poster. Alright. So here's my poster. iTutor group. And I just roll that down. When I'm teaching for iTutor, it's supposed to cover your entire background. And then, of course, when I'm teaching for VIP Kids, I roll it back up into these amazing, I don't even know what you call them, whatever you call them, things, so that it stays up. So when I teach for my other company, I have my other background, which I like a lot better. I really wish we did not have to have iTutor group backgrounds. But oh yeah, another thing is you may have to teach adults. So probably for the adults, they probably just want the iTutor background because adults probably don't want to see this kiddie stuff. So yeah, that is another thing. I mostly teach kids. I've only had one adult class. I was really terrified, but it ended up being great. I had 2 ladies. And I mean, towards the end, we were talking about our jobs and what we did, and it was just pretty awesome. I hadn't taught another one. I don't want to teach another one, to be honest, but the one I did teach, I really did enjoy it, but I definitely prefer the kids. So yes, so if you have any questions on iTutor, let me know. If you would like to apply, I have a fast track way for you to get an interview where you don't have to do all of the paperwork online. I can fast track you. You can have an interview as soon as you would like one and get the process rolling. So if you are looking to teach online or you need your at-home job, like I said, you don't have to have teaching experience, but you will need to tell them like any experience you have with kids, whether it be babysitting, daycare at church, or just any type of experience you have with kids would be really, really helpful. I appreciate those of you who have used my links to sign up. A lot of you have not finished applications. Finish them. This money is real. All right. For iTutor this month, I have taught 100 classes. I've never taught 100 classes with another company. They book for you, but also their parents can book. So if you taught a kid, the parent liked you, they can continue to book you. So like I said, I've taught 100 classes. Even when the school year starts, I made sure I calculated it where I make enough money to at least pay my car bill. So if I can pay my car bill with some extra money, meaning it don't have to come out of my main check, your girl is happy. All right. So I mean, and it does not take a lot of time out of my day to sit down in front of the computer for 2 hours to teach versus having to leave the house and teach. I mean, not teach, work somewhere else, which I hate regular jobs because the schedules are not consistent and I need a consistent schedule. So if you're interested, please let me know. I've already made this video long enough. I don't even like watching videos past 10 minutes, so sorry that this is about a 20-minute video. But anyways, if you have any questions about any of the online companies, just please ask. I don't mind answering or finding an answer for you. Also, one day I am determined to only be at home working. So I have been diving into other online jobs, and so when I apply to those and get them and start working on working them, I will definitely make another video and update you. I mean, it took me this long just to start finding online jobs. I wish I would have found them before I found a real job, and then I would have never had to have an actual brick and mortar job. But anyways, I hope this was helpful, and I will see you guys later. You'll see me soon because I have a DIY that I just did, and I just need to take the time to edit the video. I hate editing videos, so I'm not editing this at all. I'm just going to throw it up there. So hope you enjoy. Later.